they're 4,000 pounds apiece. Just a little bit under that, but for argument's sake, 4,000 pounds apiece. And they all interlock just like those hoops are sticking out of the one right below it. So they just interlock all the way down. So you can mismatch it whatever you want. And on the base, there's a set of hoops that stick up just like that. So you get a hook over top of that. You know, a 4,000 pound capacity forklift can handle those slabs on and off real easy. Okay? That's what we made it for. So use a crane, whatever you want to, but a small forklift works the best for moving the slabs out. Here's the end of the shaft. We have a puller here that we make. You can screw into here and help pull this shaft in and out. Get them up with the forks on and off easy. There it is. Okay, there's two shafts on this thing. There's one that comes out this side, the other one goes out the other side. So you only have to skewer one fork at a time. Okay? This meets right in the middle. There's two shafts. Somebody's got a bolt that goes there, or maybe it fell out. I don't know which. No, somebody pulled the forks off, so it should be around here somewhere. So that just retain and keep them on. Of course, you got a fork positioner on this too. Going through that on the, you got individual fork positioner switches on here. Left fork moves back and forth. Back and forth. Two-stage mast on this thing. Hope anybody's running up for you guys. Okay, so you got 100 inches of lift on your carriage. Okay, that's 100 inches right there. The mast that Boom designed to drive through a 9-foot door. I know there's not a lot of 9-foot doors out there, but it's 8'11" high. So Boom and the top of the mast. So it makes it good for putting it on step decks too. You don't have to worry about height on a step deck if you keep our standard height, which is 8'11". And then Boom, of course, has got two stages on that. Boom has two 5-inch cylinders on it. It gives you full capacity pick, so you can pick 60,000 pounds with this boom, with the hydraulics on this boom. I don't recommend you use it that way most of the time. I recommend you use the boom to lift into place and then do your lifting with your big 2-stage cylinder and your nice roller mast here. Most of what you do is from here, ground to here, taking stuff on and off a trailer and putting it back on a trailer. You can do all that with the lift on the mast. You wouldn't necessarily have to lift a load with the boom in most cases. The boom has wear pads in it. It's capable of lifting 60,000 pounds with the hydraulics on the boom, but it's going to last a lot longer if you use your lifting with the mast. Lifting and lowering the loads with the mast. Position your boom to where it needs to be, and then do your lifting with the mast. I see it all the time where somebody will tell the operator to boom up. Well, about every time an operator that isn't very experienced will grab his boom lever and start lifting with the boom. You could just as easily be lifting with the mast, okay? So it's going to be so much smoother the lift is going to be, and it's going to last a lot longer. You do your lifting and lowering of the loads with the mast, okay? Any questions about that?
The third stage can go up with it all the way down.
What's that?
The third stage can go up with it all the way down.
Yeah. Can.
I'm saying
you want to use your hydraulics of your boom to position the boom as much as you can. If you have to use it, use it. There's another stage inside that boom that I'll show you. It's a lift and pin stage. So we've got another 4.5 feet of height yet on this machine. It'll get you up to 26 feet. And I'll show you how to get to that section and how to use it. It's just a lift and pin section, but you can use the hydraulic cylinders on the side of the machine to lift it if you want. So I'll bring everything back down and we will go through that exercise. I'm going to need a piece of oak block or something, 2 or 3 inch thick oak block. You got any of that around? Just a small one. We're going to push that upper section up. There's a lot of ways to pick this up, this upper section. You can pick it up with a crane, you can pick it up with another forklift. The upper section is just sitting in there, okay? The other way is to use our bar with a little funky end on it. And you can, there's a hole with a notch in here that we can use to set it down on. I'll show you. Vertical mast here. got the red bar that usually sits in your toolbox that goes in rectangle holes on the side. That's your pin. Huh? Yeah, that's the bar that it's got. Got all the got another whole stroke of the tube to go up. I'll go up further, but I'm gonna lose my bar. So I feel like it's going up too high. You can see how it's made.
So you're supposed to take the bar off of the floor?
Yeah.
You gotta go up.
Yeah, you take the bar out, and then I'm gonna leave it there so we can bring that thing down here. So you can see that these cylinders, there's two sets of holes in the ends of these cylinders. You can also run that cylinder up and in that upper section if you want.
It's still rated for the panel.
Yep. You have to use the pins though. There's sockets up there. You have to use the pins. If you want to use this upper section to actually lift and lower a load, you can run those cylinders up inside there, put the pins in, and then you can be able to lift and lower the load in the upper section. The only reason you want to do that, let's say you have a 20-foot tall press that you need to lay down. So you run everything up, including upper section, this middle section, the mast and everything. You run it up there, you put your chains on it, you lift it and start lowering it down. You want to put it all the way on the ground, let's say. So bring it down, so you bring your mast down first, bring it down all the way, then you bring your first section of your boom down all the way, then you can come up here and take these two pins out. Take them up to the upper section, and run those cylinders up to the upper section, put the pins in them, and then bring it down if you want to. It keeps you from having to block a lot of shit. I mean, if you didn't have that, you'd have to block something up underneath that press to keep it from going all the way to the ground, and then re-rig it all, go back up, and then bring it down to the ground. This gives you a lot of vertical stroke in your power if you need to.
Those two pins, we're sending down, take them out, put them in the top, run the cylinders up and put them in the top.
Pins up top, and then bring it, go up, pull the spin out, and bring it back down.
It's a dead stick.
It's a dead
the whole thing.
It's a dead stick, that's right. That's what you would call it. It's a dead section of the boom.
You can have Frank with dead stick.
Yeah, but you can use the cylinders to go get it with.
Run it out and go back and get it.
You're not going to do that very often, of course, but in most cases, you're going to be able to use this machine.